Tennessee. Meanwhile, over in the NFC, the Dallas Cowboys have already clinched a playoff spot because of Washington's loss today. Seattle will play later on tonight. There you see the Lions have won 4 straight and a tough loss for the Falcons. They're now tied for first place in the NFC South with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right, Jimmy.
Look at this playoff here with Atlanta Falcons. That was a devastating loss.
Yeah.
They were the front runners. Everybody thought they're going to run away with the division. But losing it on a 2-point play, and when you add to that Tampa winning, now they both have 7-5 records. Tampa and Atlanta have split the season series, so this thing's going to go right down to the end between those two teams to win the division.
And one of the most impressive things to me today was Detroit going into New Orleans, playing the way that they played. Here you got Matthew Stafford matching Drew Brees. Defense stepped up in a big way. No touchdowns given to Brees. Shut down the running game. And what Detroit has done this year, what they did today that they usually haven't done in the past, is turn over the ball. None of these down the field and hope for the best. Now they seem to spread the ball out well to Ebron, to get it to Bolden, and they're doing a really good job. And their schedule is tough for the rest of the way. We talked about it in the pregame show. But if they can play the way that they played today with the defense and the ball protection, they got a good shot of winning that division.
Got healthy on defense. The Raiders are 10-2. Say it again. The Raiders are 10-2, and right now the #1 seed in the AFC. To me, it's a team that, and today was a great example of it. They've come from behind 5 or 6 ball games. First half of the game didn't look real good. LaShawn McCoy running all over the place. They were settling for field goals, weren't finishing drives. Second half just come out and light it up. This is a for real football team at #1, 3 division games on the road down the stretch.
We don't talk about Detroit, and it's their fault because every time we do talk about them, they disappoint us. This year they're playing well. I'm going to go back to going down to Tampa and to visiting with the Buccaneers and the job that they did. And
it was. It was. The kid was
inspirational.
You told him about the 4 Super Bowls. You gave him the key.
I did not, Howard.
You did.
But it worked today. They got the win in San Diego. Tampa has won 4 straight games to move.
Your first victory this season without needing a fourth-quarter comeback. Was this one a little boring for you?
No. We know New Orleans is a heck of a tough place to play and get a win. Our defense played unbelievable today. I mean, to give up 13 points to that great offense in this place, pretty unbelievable.
Heck with you. Yes. Heck with you. See, we're going to bring Tavon's here. Hey, good win, fellas. We got to keep it rolling, though. We're going to enjoy this. Hey, team on 3. 1, 2, 3. Team.
Who won the day? Start with you, Jimmy.
What a great story. You heard him earlier, Eric Berry. He had a great day today, and, of course, he's had a great year coming back from what he came from. Had the pick 6 early in the ball game. Then he won the game with a 2-point conversion, winning the interception at the end of the game. Great one for Kansas City.
I agree. And the TV, you won today. You and Gary O'Neill, who showed up here to give me this. Get that junk out of here. But anyway, other than that, a guy, Julius Peppers, I mean, to be 5th in NFL history in sacks takes a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work, a lot of longevity, and he deserves it. And I'm very happy and very proud to call him my friend and number 5 on that list. And he's going to continue to climb. A lot of football left, I hope.
Tom Brady, 201st win of his career, got it in 261 games, 31 games faster than Peyton Manning. And I want to give a shout out to Jay Glazer. He won the day today in Pearl Harbor. The work he does with the military is outstanding. Hats off to him.
Yeah, that was
well done, Glaze.
And I'll go back to Dallas and say Dallas is sitting at home watching the Giants get beat today, and then watching Washington get beat today, and now they're in the playoffs, and a couple more wins or one more win next week, and it's all there.
Lock it up. Could be. Yeah. We will see you with a pregame show before the games begin. Week 14, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. Enjoy your week in the meantime.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Back to Brady, career win number 201.
Just really happy and proud for Tom. I've been in the locker room. I've seen him work hard and sacrifice so much for his teammates. Congratulations, Tom.
Well, it's nice that he's got something positive in his life for a change there, Rodney. Take a look at today's winners served fresh by Subway restaurants. Rodney, I'll start with you. Your big winner is?
The Pittsburgh Steelers. Just a complete game and really improved defensively the last few weeks.
And I'm going to say Detroit Lions, Dan, went on the road for a big win and put themselves 2 games up in their division.
Today's winners served fresh by Subway restaurants. 4 down territory. First down, biggest threat to the Raiders and Patriots in the AFC is?
I would say the Baltimore Ravens, and I like the Baltimore Ravens because defensively, they're really good. They've gone up to the New England Patriots, and they had success. Dean Pease is a defensive coordinator. He knows Tom Brady. He's familiar with the system, and they're not afraid of the Patriots and Bill Belichick.
And I know everybody's going to say Pittsburgh because they've been there before, but I like Kansas City. They sneak up on you. They know how to play these bad weather games. I like where Kansas City is.
Let's not forget about the Denver Broncos, too, because they have a great defense, and obviously the great defense can offset.
You're not sold on the quarterbacking.
I'm not. I think both their quarterbacks, the starter, Simeon, and the backup, I think they're average.
Paxton Lynch, second down. Which NFC playoff contender is in most trouble?
I'm going to start off and say Green Bay. We heard Aaron Rodgers earlier say we've got to run the table. Well, they've got a tough way to run the table. They've got Seattle. They've got Detroit left. So I think it's going to be difficult for them.
I would say the Washington Redskins. Today was a big loss. Carolina, they have Carolina. They have to play the Giants. I think they're in trouble.
Third down, how do Carolina and Seattle move the ball with these offensive lines struggling?
I think the quarterbacks are going to have to use their legs. I look at Cam, and I think, despite the concussion and the time that he missed and, all the big hits, I think he's going to do everything in his power because he knows that the season is on the line to win this football game. The last thing he's thinking about, Coach, are physical hits from the defense.
To me, Carolina has to run the ball. They've got to run Jonathan Stewart straight ahead, go at that Seattle defensive line. Seattle, get rid of it quick, Russell. Throw the ball to Jimmy Graham.
No Luke Kuechly again tonight. Who wins and why?
I like Seattle. I just think that home field advantage. Cam Newton come up to the line of scrimmage, all the crowd noise, and they're healthy defensively. Bennett is back. Earl Thomas is back.
Yeah, I agree with you. The crowd noise, I think both offensive lines struggling. Crowd noise is going to be the factor for Carolina-Seattle win.
Wait, let me ask you, who do you think will win?
He's not an analyst.
Dang, it's like that, Dan. You heard him say that.
I like Seattle, Rodney. Thank you. It's only been 8 years since you asked me, Mike.